Hey you guys, it's me SpongeBob number one fan 2003 here. And as you can see, I'm here with a super duper awesome Shirley Temple movie. And this one is called Kathleen. And I actually just got this movie as a Valentine's Day gift this year. And this is honestly such an amazing movie. And I really, really love it. Okay, so as you can see on the front cover, it's this really, really lovely blue color, like a very, very dark blue. And then there is beautiful young teenage Shirley Temple right here. She looks so beautiful. And then there's her father down there, her new mom to be. Then that right there is actually who her real new stepmom is going to be. Oh my gosh, focus please. There we go. And as you can see, it's actually from the Warner Brothers, I guess, archive collection, which is quite confusing because this is from MGM, not Warner Brothers. And up here says Shirley Temple in Kathleen. She's 12 and terrific now. This is actually Shirley's first movie as a teenage actress. And this is obviously from Metro Goldwyn Mayer. This is actually her only movie that she made for that company. And by the way, that right there is a lie. She's 12. Um, Not really. She was actually 13 years old, fun fact, in this film. If she was born in 1928, then she'd be like 13 in 1941. And this movie obviously stars Shirley Temple with Herbert Marshall, Lorraine Day, Gil Patrick, and Felix Brizard. So, yep, and this is obviously a Metro Goldwyn Mayer movie, her only film for Metro Goldwyn Mayer. And here is the spine. It's just black with Kathleen, DVD, and stuff like that. Nothing really too special. And then the back says Shirley Temple plays Cupid for her widowed dad. And then there are some pictures from the film. As you can see, Shirley Temple definitely looks really grown up. She's definitely gone through puberty a little bit. And her hair is a bit longer. And yeah, she looks really, really beautiful. There she is with her, well, there's Kathleen with her new mom to be, and there's Kathleen with her new mom to be, then there's her father, and then that beautiful nurse lady right there, her. Kathleen actually really wants her to be her new mom to be, not her. She hates her, fun fact. And then there's Kathleen with her dad, and then the mean, I guess, maid. I don't know, she hates Kathleen for some reason. And then here is the description about the film. As you can see, it does say, Shirley Temple delights as Kathleen in her first film after completing her contract at 20th Century Fox, where she became cinema's greatest child star. So, yep, it's pretty obvious that this was her first movie as a teenage actor. And again, this film stars Shirley Temple, Herbert Marshall, Lorraine Day, Gil Patrick, and Felix Brizard. And apparently it was actually based off of some story called Cave Van Riper or something. That's interesting. And this film was made in 1941, as I probably mentioned earlier, but the DVD was made in 2015, so that's quite cool, and this is not rated, obviously. And it's only in black and white, and it's 80 minutes long. Alright, and now, here is the disc. I actually quite like how this disc has these really nice designs on it. It's actually quite reflective, you see that? But it says Kathleen, and then there's a picture of beautiful Shirley as Kathleen. She looks really pretty. And the really interesting thing about this disc, hang on a sec. Oops. Okay. Look at that, it's purple in the back. That's so interesting. Probably because of this right here. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. Probably because of all this. I'm not sure, but that's quite neat. Anyway. So this is actually a very super good movie, and I think Shirley Temple was actually very, very pretty in this film. It's honestly quite amazing, the fact that this right here was her first, like, grown-up role. I think that's really super cool. So the film is about this beautiful young teenage, well, adolescent girl named Kathleen Davis. Her father is widowed, and I think he's always like at work. And this woman right here, she's really really horrid towards the young girl. And sometimes she sneaks out to like her good friend, a kind elderly man who works at like a little convenience store or something. Um and she gets in really big trouble with her maid and her father, and apparently her father has a girlfriend, which is played by her right there. I think that might be Gail Patrick. I think Gail Patrick plays her. And obviously the dad's played by Herbert Marshall. And Shirley's friend is played by Felix Brizard. Anyway, so Shirley hates the woman right there, her new mom to be, her stepmother. Well, she's not her stepmother yet. And then the mean maid gets fired and replaced with a beautiful young nurse who Kathleen completely like adores. She absolutely adores her. And obviously it's this beautiful woman right here. Her. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so yep, Kathleen falls in love with the beautiful nurse. Well, not really falls in love, but like she loves her like a mother, I guess. And the father's going to marry that woman right there because like he loves her so much, but Kathleen doesn't want him to marry her. And she tries to get her father to fall in love with the beautiful nurse. And then Kathleen overhears her father and the nurse having a conversation saying like like I think it's about like the father, like the nurse doesn't want Kathleen to be with her or something when she goes to South America. And Kathleen overhears this and she runs away to her like the kind old man that she sees at the convenience store who's like good friends with her. He moves to a new house and she sneaks into the moving van to the guy's new house. And he gently consoles her and puts her to bed. And then Kathleen wakes up and her father's there. But so is the nurse. And she's really really pleased to see her father and the nurse. And then the father says like he doesn't really like that woman right there because I don't think she really cared too much for Kathleen. And obviously the dad didn't want Kathleen to have a stepmom that treated her like garbage, and he wanted his daughter to have a stepmom to absolutely adore her like the nurse does. So they end up having a nice hug. They all three of them embrace, and then the film ends. All right. Jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot to talk about. That's a lot to talk about. Anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much it for Kathleen. This is actually a very super fun little film. I actually quite like seeing Shirley Temple play a role a bit more like her age. Like, wait a second. I actually quite like seeing Shirley Temple play a role that's like actually like good for her age. I actually quite enjoyed that. She was really beautiful and she was actually quite mature. And I actually have some other Shirley Temple DVDs over here so we can compare like how she looked. Alright, so as you can see right here in this film right here, Shirley was only like 6 years old. She looked really, really short and cute. And this right here was when she was like 7. This right here was when she was 8. And this was her when she was probably 9. And this right here was when she was 10. She looked a bit more chunky going through a growth spurt. And here she is when she was 11, starting to get into adolescence. And then this right here was when she was a preteen, and then here she is as a teenager. And as you can see, surprisingly, Shirley Temple actually looks quite different. I know that's really weird to say. But as you can see right here, Shirley has like really, really short hair. But right here, Shirley's hair is like a little bit longer. But it has curls that look kind of like the curls that she has in this movie. See? I know that's so weird to say. I'm sorry. I'm so weird. But, yeah. Well, she kind of looks the same in her face, but obviously she is starting to look a bit more mature. She's starting to look a bit more teenage-esque. Her hair's a bit longer. So, that's interesting stuff, actually. Move all these out of the way. But, yeah, as you can see, Shirley Temple definitely evolved over the years, 1934 to 1940, and then 1941, when she officially ended her career at 20th Century Fox and became a teenager and was in her first ever like more mature role, like her first ever mature role in her entire life. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Shirley Temple and Kathleen. Again, I really enjoyed this film, and my favorite part of it was probably the happy ending when Shirley got the stepmom that she wanted. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So goodbye everybody, have a great day, and peace out.